Hi student, in the previous video I have discussed about the formation of image in concave and convex lens. Okay, now today I am going to discuss the lens formula and the magnification. Lens formula. So lens formula is 1 by V minus 1 by U is equals to 1 by F. In mirror formula it was plus 1 by V plus 1 by U equal to 1 by F, but in case of lens formula it will be 1 by V minus 1 by U equals to 1 by F, where V is equals to image distance U is equals to object distance and F is equals to focal length. Suppose this is our lens. If we take an object here, suppose F C, so image will form here. So in this case, our object distance will be distance of the object from optical center. This will be our object distance. Image distance will be distance of the object distance of the image from optical center, and focal length is distance of the focal point from optical center. Okay, that means definition of image distance is distance of the image from optical center, object distance is distance of the object from optical center, and focal length is distance of the focal point from optical center, or F equals to, we can write R by 2. Focal length is half of the radius of curvature. Okay, so this is our lens formula. So next we will discuss about magnification. So magnification M is equals to height of image, or we can write size of image by size of object. Okay, suppose height of the object is h1 and height of the image is h2, then magnification will be h2 by h1. Okay, or there is another formula, M is equals to V by U. So in mirror formula magnification was minus V by U, but in case of lens formula for magnification is only V by U, no negative sign is there. That means M equals to H2 by H1 is equals to V by U, or H2 is the size of the image by H1 is size of the object. V is the image distance and U is the object distance. So here also from the value of magnification we can say which image is real, which is partial, which is inverted, which is erect, or it is diminished or enlarged. So here also same as mirror we can describe magnification. If magnification is negative, then image will be real and inverted. Now if magnification is positive, then it will be partial and erect. Next, if modulus of magnification is greater than 1, and the image will be enlarged. If modulus of magnification is equals to 1, then both will have same size. And if modulus of magnification is less than 1, then it will be diminished. Now what is the meaning of this modulus sign? See here, suppose in a numerical I am getting value of magnification is -3. Okay, -3. So from this negative sign it is clear that the image will be real and inverted. Now say whether it is enlarged or diminished, we have to calculate the modulus of the magnification. In taking modulus, that means modulus of -3, which is equals to 3 only, sign should not be considered after taking the modulus sign. -3 also equals to 3, modulus of +3 is also equals to 3. So this 3 is greater than 1. So then the image will be enlarged. So let's take another example. Suppose m is equals to 0.6. Okay, so 0.6, this is a positive value, so image will be partial and erect. If we take modulus of m, that means modulus of 0.6, it will be 0.6 only. That means if the magnification either it may be positive or negative, after taking modulus sign, the positive or negative any sign will be neglected. So this 0.6 is less than 1, then the image will be diminished. So in this way, from the value of the magnification, we can say whether that means we can say the nature of the image from the value of magnification. So according to sign convention, if we take any distance along the direction of incident ray, then it is positive, or any distance which is considered as opposite to the direction of incident ray, then it is considered as negative distance. Suppose this is our lens, it may be concave or convex. Suppose this is our object O. Okay, now from the object the incident ray will follow this direction. This is our incident ray. Suppose an image is formed here. This is H1, this is H2. Now to consider to measure the distance of object, we have to follow this direction. This is there will be our optical center, because in measuring any distance we have to start from optical center only. So to measuring the distance of the object, we have to start from the optical center and we have to move towards the object. So this direction is opposite to the direction of incident ray, so that's why this distance will be negative distance. Now to measure the image distance, we have to start from the optical center and we have to move along this way. Now this direction is same as the direction of incident ray, and that is why it will be positive distance. Now if we measure the height of the object which is perpendicularly upward to the principal axis, that's why it will be positive, or this height of the image is perpendicularly downward to the principal axis, and that is why this is negative height. So these are the rule of sign convention we have to apply. Now considering this, if we consider a convex lens, in a convex lens object distance will be always negative, image distance will be positive, and focal length will also be positive. Okay, but in convex lens there is another exception. That means where If the object is placed in between optical center and focus, then a partial image is formed. If the object is placed in between optical center and focus, then partial image is formed. Only in this case, image distance will be negative. Okay. For this case only, image distance will be negative. Otherwise, image distance will be positive. Next, for concave lens, object distance will be negative, image distance will be negative, focal length will also be negative. So all quantity will be negative for concave lens.